Hi, and welcome to the Rasheem Arsenio Stewart podcast. This is episode number 52. I know in the last episode this was supposed to be the last one, but I forgot it's going to be a leap year, so we're going to add one extra episode to the end of the first year of this show. So it has been a great journey with you guys. I have enjoyed every moment of it. Sorry it took me a little bit longer to end up recording this episode. I was going to redo it yesterday, but I was going back and forth what topic or topics I want to talk about, because once you get to 50, 51, you don't want to get repetitive, but at the same time, you still want to get a message across. And you want to keep it as fresh as you can. So if maybe at some point we'll redo an episode from the past, but maybe put a little different, fresh perspective on it. So today, really fast, this episode's going to be talking about priorities. What are your priorities? Well, a priority is something that you put ahead of other things that means a lot to you or means the most to you. Okay, and some of the priorities could be something bigger than yourself, but also it can also help yourself and also could help others as part of your priority. So today I'm going to mention a few of my top priorities in my life. And when you're thinking about this, once you hear about this episode, and ask yourself this question: what are my priorities in my life right now? What takes precedence in my life over other things? I'll be real curious to see what you guys have to say about that. So, number one for me is God, faith, but that's number one in my life. That's my biggest priority in life, because I believe if you believe in something bigger than yourself, you have that faith and assurance, sometimes reassurance, that your God, your higher power, whatever you want to call it, it's in your life, and it's helped you to live your life and guide your life in a way that you can keep moving forward. Because remember, this year, 2024, we want to keep moving forward by having something bigger than yourself inside of you. Have your conscious clear, have your spirit clear, and it's guiding, and that's guiding you to bigger and better things. To me, that's my biggest priority. My second biggest priority in my life is family. Family, you probably heard me mention this before. Family is very important to me. Thank God I have two older brothers and an older sister that supports me, not just financially. I mean, they do a little bit, but they more like support me with encouragement, with words of affirmation, some quality time over the phone, video chats, even in person, and letting them know not just by the words but their actions that they still love me and they support me and they want me and they still want to see the best for me, and I want to see the best for them as well. Now, if anybody saw on my Facebook page or LinkedIn page today, I said a quote that my mom said to me a couple weeks before she passed away back in December 2011. She said, "Don't waste the gifts and talents that God has blessed you with." It was one of the last things she told me before she passed away. And I've been living by that vicariously for her almost 13 years since she first told me that statement. And I want you to think about that too this week. If you got gifts and talents that you know you are blessed with and you're not using it, it's going to waste. And at some point, it's going to go away. So think about how you can use those gifts and talents to better one another, but also to help your family. And one other thing about family is important is forgiveness. I know some people also say that 2024 is a year for forgiveness. The prayer on was for forgiveness. I think that's also important. No matter what was done against you by family, I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think anything should be so egregious that you can't find a way at some point to forgive that person. Now, doesn't mean you don't forget, but you forgive and you find a way to start slowly healing. Because when you forgive, you're letting go of that pain and hurt, and now you can be open for healing. And you also can be open for the possibility of reconciliation. And I believe going forward, especially with family, that's going to be very important, because we don't know how much time we got on this earth. And while you still have family in your life, I think it's important to honor, cherish them, and love them, because you never know what can happen to them and what can happen to you at any time. Something very important. My third biggest priority right now in my life is self-care, meaning that I'm getting my emotions worked on. I'm improving my mind, physical health, emotional health, mental health, spiritual health. I guess you could say, in a way, financial health, because that also helps with self-confidence. Those things are important because you got to take care of yourself. Yeah, I got a little bit of a big gut, but I'm trying to work on losing weight. I'm trying to eat healthier. I'm trying to drink things more healthier. As far as my emotions and my mental health, I do a telehealth, mental health session almost every week. I've been doing that faithfully for over a year now. And it's been really helped me. These sessions have really been helping me. I'm going back to do a session starting this week after a couple weeks of time off. So now I'm refreshed. I'm more looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to continue to work, to continue to grow. And also the mental health, I'm also learning new things. I'm educating myself. A lot of it's self-taught, but at least I'm trying to learn something better to better my situation, to better my finances. So I don't feel like I have to be a burden for somebody else to really help me out. My fourth biggest priority right now is my employment, my work. Working and doing something that's meaningful to me. Yeah, right now I'm doing day labor work because it helps me pay the bills. But ultimately, I want to do the Strive for Greatness initiative. If you missed that episode, I would highly recommend it. Go back and listen to it. To become that motivational speaker, to be that encouragement to different organizations, different groups of people, to help push that greatness out of them, because I know it's inside them. But for me to do that, I have to continue to train. I have to continue to educate myself. I have to continue doing the job I got now to help pay the bills, but put some money aside so when it's time for me to go for these trainings, I have enough funds to do the trainings, and I can learn and grow from other people as well. And my fifth priority in my life, I would say my friends. The people that I consider true friends, the people I consider people that add value to my life. When you have people that you consider true friends, those are the people that are really adding the most value to your life. So I want you to think about this week and ask yourself this question. Are the people that have my life, are they adding value? They're about the same. They're not really adding, but they're not really taking away either. Or do I have people in my life are taking away value? And if you got people taking away or being negative, want to gossip, you need to get rid of those people. I know it's going to be hard, and this even could be including family. It could be even be a significant other or somebody you're dating. But if you want to ultimately become that better person and you want to strive for greatness and you want to achieve greatness, sometimes you got to let those people go. You can love people from a distance. I got some people in my life I'm slowly got to let go. I love them like God loves them because He created them. So I love them in a godly way, but I have to keep them at a distance. I got to keep them at arm's length because I don't need that negativity. I don't need some of the stuff, the complaining, the gossiping, all this backbiting. I don't need that in my life. So if they want to continue doing that's fine, but I'm gonna let them do it from a distance. And that's what's really been helping me. Those are at least my top 5 priorities. So I want you to think about this week. What are your biggest priorities? And let me know in the comments and what's your biggest priorities. At least put 2, maybe 3 of your biggest priorities right now. I would love to see it, and I would, we can agree to disagree, but at least I would like to know. It'll be a good way to get to know you, and it's a good way for this episode you get to know me a little bit better. And I hope it did. Well, but anyway, I want to thank you for coming on this episode. We now have 1 extra episode left now, officially. 1 episode left to finish year 1 of these episodes. So that'll be like our Labor Day weekend special. Just give you a heads up for a minute. I'm going to record an episode probably Saturday or Sunday. Will be dropped sometime that weekend. On Monday, on one of those 2 days during the weekend, I'm going to create a quick short to let everybody know that next Monday night around 7 p.m. Eastern time, I'm going to do a 60-minute live. It's going to be a Q&A. And we're going to talk about some other topics too, but it's going to be mostly a Q&A. So you can ask me questions. This will be the episode. Not an episode, but that'll be a good live to say, you know what? Let's get to know Rasheem better. Let's ask him questions about pretty much almost any topic is open for discussion. So if you want to get to know me better, that's the best time to do it. So anyway, if you like this episode, please give this video a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button, and when you do, you'll have that little bell. Ding! Hit the bell and then click on the word all. So every time I drop a video, a short, an episode of this podcast, you'll be the first one to get it before anybody else does. Oh, and also on Monday too, just forgot to mention one other thing. Next Monday on Labor Day, I'm also going to drop a video that's going to be an update video of everything's been going on the last few months, and also what's coming on for year 2 for the episodes of the podcast. When the first episode is going to be dropped, and there are going to be some new things are coming that I think is going to really help grow this channel. So I'm looking forward to it. As always, keep your head up. May the Lord bless you and keep you. Do everything you can to the best of your ability, love and respect. Looking forward to seeing you on episode number 53. Also, for the people who are going to be listening to this in the jails, the prisons, and the military barracks, like I said, keep your head up, keep the faith, do the right things, learn something, find out what your priorities are, so when it's time for you to get back out here in society, we'll be waiting to welcome you in open arms. God bless you. God bless America. God bless your families. God bless Israel. Love you guys so much. Appreciate you listening to these episodes. It really touches my heart. Like you would not believe, it puts a big smile on my face. All right, see you for episode number 53 for Labor Day weekend. Until then, see you in the next video and for the next episode of the Rasheem Stewart podcast. Bye.